The following program is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
This I've got to see.
It's worth watching, so stay tuned.
Hey guys, welcome to the C-Note Show. Hussein and Steve and Ian, it's so good to see you. Jason and Patrick. Jason, thanks for being here. And Rob. Matt, thanks for being here. Stout is here to teach, and Jared Tucker is here. So you may have noticed things are a little different today. This is a men's only Zoom call if you are new here. And Jeff Allen, my co-leader, the host of the show, he is en route to Arizona at the moment. So I am humbly taking his place. And I wanted to say that I'm very honored to be here. I'll be here today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then Jeff will be back on Monday. So funny story about Jeff is that he was supposed to get on a flight early this morning, and that didn't happen because I guess Domino's, the game Domino's, is a suspicious thing to be carrying in your luggage. So he got stopped in security to look at his Domino's and missed his flight. I don't know if that's because he had a shotgun shell in his bag once before and they're tracking his bag or what. But thank you all for being here, and I really look forward to this time together. So this week on the C-Note Show and in the week to follow, we are looking at King, Warrior, Magician, Lover. And specifically this week and next week is about the lover. And oh, hi, Roger, good to see you. So we will be doing a sexcapades today, but like anything today, I really want to invite something a little different today in terms of you asking questions, the things that you're most wanting to know about this lover energy, maybe that you haven't asked before. It would make me feel like I'm truly honoring the space and serving you with any questions that come up as we go along. So topic today is, what is she saying really? How to up-level your lover archetype. And I know we've been talking about, what King, Warrior, Magician, Lover does so well of, the shadow poles and the light poles of all these archetypes. So we're looking at the shadow pole and the light pole of archetypes this week. And I also wanted to kind of talk about this idea of in our culture, and as you experience as a man, what happens to kind of kill that lover archetype in you? What have you heard? What have you been told that have made you push that down? And then what in your very masculine way brings that to life in you? And then to respond to you in the best way I can, what that does for the women in your life or the women soon to be in your life. So what do you think? I mean, here are two actors who are extremely famous. One's in Star Wars, one's in Lord of the Rings movies, and they're describing things that, in the movies, it looks like they get to be the perfect archetypical lover and get all the women that they want, but then something's kind of killing that energy for them in real life. Is there any part of that resonates with you, or that you would kind of redirect them on in their life course?
Well, Cynthia, it's hard because they're celebrities. but I'm offering this and seeing what you think. When I think of myself as a Trojan horse on the dating scene, when I kind of think of myself as I got this great mystery, this great. I know I'm great in bed, so I got that going for me back in my head, right? So I got this idea that I'm a gift that I'm going to kind of be sneaky about who I give that to. That seems to work. If I go in to a dating scene with my chest up and me, showing muscles and thinking of all that, I can't get anybody around me. And so I'm wondering what the difference is there, what you think, what you see.
Yeah, so Rob Piotrowski gave me great feedback as well, that he said, it's really helpful for guys to know what feels manipulative to women and false. And I think anytime there's a like false putting on of a persona, and trying to lead with that, then on the other side of that, the feminine kind of spidey sense feels like there's something off. It can feel like, ooh, what's that? Or really to not know how to trust it. Whereas if you're coming from heart and lover in here, that's a totally different experience. There's a book I'll mention later on today called Undercover Sex Signals, which I'm using to create a course on reading female body language. And she talks about, she's an ex-model, and she talks about one of her friends, she said, is like the epitome of Jessica Rabbit, and walks into the bar. And of course, every man wants to puff up and be that lover for her and swoon her. And the man that she ended up being with was like 3 inches shorter than her, pot belly, glasses, that doesn't fit the typical, like he's not Orlando Bloom. But she was agog with him because he was embodying the heart and the gift of what he is, the sensitivity, the strength of what he is. And that's what turned her on above all else. Thank you, Jason, for that question. Does anyone else have any considerations about, what they observe around them or experience in their whole own life, of like even thoughts that block that lover archetype in you? I think Orlando Bloom even mentioned that, what he deals with, it kind of kills the magic in the moment, because he either gets to be out of relationship or whole, like with that person for life, and there's nothing in between. Yes.
Yeah, that was interesting. And I think what I was getting was that they kind of think they have to get it right in some way as well. Even though they've got the status, celebrity, or whatever, they've got something in their head saying they're going to know who I am. And therefore I've got to be or portray something. So it's like their ego or our insecurity is our ego, and same goes for them too. So I think it's kind of interesting to think about it like that, in terms of, while they may be celebrities and look different and obviously get more recognition, they still have the same things going on.
To watch the rest of this episode for free and other episodes, go to greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. Punch in your info and watch the rest for free.
Get more affection, love, and sex in your marriage. Get less paralyzing fear and rejection. Never miss an episode. Watch anytime, anywhere, 3 a.m. on the toilet. Get full episodes. GreatMenMoveMountains.com/VIP. The C Note Show.